In this week's episode, we take a regular look at what's been in the news this week, and we take some time to review your health. No, your digital health. Thank you to Jess Rayford, Tina Clark, Paul Weaver and the rest of our crowdfunder supporters. We'll be announcing our Patreon campaign shortly, so hit the subscribe button and look out for further announcements in the future. There's no denying that the internet has made a huge difference to how we get through the current pandemic. During the influenza pandemic of 1918, there was of course nothing like this technology to keep everyone connected. Now though, Zoom, which was originally developed as a corporate Teams platform and had 10 million users before the lockdown, has seen an unprecedented growth in its use to over 200 million users just 3 months later. And they're mostly home-based consumers setting up everything from family gatherings to homeschooling sessions. It has, however, been facing concerns surrounding privacy and security though. So much so that Google has now banned its employees from installing the app on computers supplied by the company. Co-op has supplied 160 Easter eggs for a South Wales manufacturing team who have worked tirelessly to meet demand from both public and private customers. Staff at Invacare UK, based in Bridgend in the UK, have been busy manufacturing specialist mattresses and cushions for the NHS, as well as their own customers. So how can you make sure that you're safe and secure online during lockdown? Well, here's a few tips to help you. Please remember to take care of what you're sharing online. Remember to set sensitive Facebook posts to friends only and not friends of friends or public. Take care on Twitter and Instagram, as posts are all public unless you restrict your account to approved followers only. Take care when participating in Facebook quizzes and shared activities, as these will often require you to give a third-party site access to your profile, posts and your friends list. Personally, I just don't participate in any of these app-driven quizzes. Make sure you are using a different password for every website and social media platform that you use. I recommend using a password manager such as LastPass to not only store all of your passwords, but also generate a random one for you every time you need one. Meanwhile, over at Zoom, here's our top 3 recommendations on how you can stay secure there. You should only allow the host to share their screen. This stops other participants sharing the unwelcome images in the group. You should create a waiting room. This allows you to verify each member before you allow them into the main meeting. You should lock your meeting once everyone has arrived. This stops anyone from joining whilst you are chatting. There are other options when looking for a platform to host your online gathering, of course. These include Skype, which allows up to 50 participants, Facebook Messenger, which again supports up to 50 people, Google Duo, up to 12 people, and Apple FaceTime, which allows up to 32 Apple device users. Next, let's talk about login security and secure passwords. Every time you sign up to a social media platform or an online service, you'll be asked for a username and to choose a password to protect your account. You should take a moment to think about how secure they really are though, and especially those you use to access your email accounts. If someone gets access to your email account, they pretty much have access to everything you've used that email address on, because they can request a new password and then gain access. Your username can be your name, nickname, a gaming handle, or something completely unusual, but it should not include any personal information about you. Certainly don't add your birth year to the end of your email alias or include the age when you signed up to your username, as these can be easily used to work out your exact birth date when hoovering up data from your profile, particularly on Facebook where you're more likely to share your life story. With regards to your password, again, it should not be your birth date, the name of your dog, or just password 111. Yes, for a long time that has been the go-to password for many users. Nor does it want to be too short. Passwords are cracked every day by huge supercomputers processing pages of characters every second. A 6-character password can be cracked in weeks. An 8-character password will take about 4 years to crack. Your password should at least be 3 longish words that you can easily remember, but are not related to each other in any way. The longer it takes to crack a password, the better, especially if you forget to change it regularly. So that's why the recommended industry standard today is a random 24-character password that will take 40 years to crack. There are password managers that come built in with your favourite browser or operating system, such as Google Passwords or Apple Keychain, but we recommend having your passwords held separately in a secure vault such as LastPass. This type of password manager will not only store your passwords, but also allow you to easily share the login details with others in your family or work group without giving the credentials away. We hope you found that really useful. If you did, let us know. If you have any other additional suggestions that you think would also be worth sharing, do let us know. If you've had your account compromised recently, or you're concerned about how good your digital health is, get in touch with us via social media or drop us an email to hello@livingenabled.com. Well, that's it for another week. Don't forget to subscribe via your favourite podcatcher. And if you're watching our video version on YouTube, click the subscribe button and don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of future episodes. And remember, making the most of modern technology in everyday life is living enabled.